You are now tuned in to a Talkin' Shop Patreon community podcast.
This is the BumpNFeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another week of the BumpNFeed Podcast. Today we got a super special one, a guest I can't wait to get into, dissect his career a little bit, and get to know him a little bit better with you guys. But before we get into that, I want to introduce, as always, my two co-hosts. First off, we got Georgia's favorite hillbilly, Emerson. Say what's up, Emerson. Don't laugh.
What's up? What's up, buddy?
And as always,
I am the favorite hillbilly.
And the jiu-jitsu master himself, the Cabana Boy, also known as Andrew Hess. But, guys, we got a big one today, so let's not waste any time and welcome our very special guest, the intense icon, Josh Bishop.
Probably the specialist guest you've ever had. Probably the biggest guest. Probably specialist guest.
Yeah.
Probably specialist guest. Biggest guest.
Well, as we
Your
can
favorite
see,
guest? The best guest?
All right, Josh.
The baddest?
We see Josh does not lack the confidence, and he's going to interrupt me the whole show. So,
of course.
I'm going to try to spit out whatever. All right, thank you, Josh. So, Josh, if you will allow me to ask a question. So, you're 29 years old, right?
No, false.
Okay, well, my broadcast journalism sucks then.
Yeah, no. I'm 28, but they're close.
Close enough. So, you're in kind of, I guess, the prime, or coming into your prime in the wrestling industry. So, we've seen you all over. You're probably one of the hottest free agents right now in the business.
Probably the hottest, but that's close.
Probably the hottest. But I gotta ask, what got you into wrestling? Has it been a passion your whole life? Like, what was that like getting you into?
Lifelong passion, but passion like a sickness, probably. Just obsessed with wrestling my entire life.
Gotcha. I wanted to mention Josh and I actually clicked for the first time because he is a Cleveland boy, and if you know anything about me, if you're a Braun guy, we can conversate a little bit.
The King, and actually, I'm not even a Cleveland guy originally. Now I live in Cleveland, but I'm actually from Canton, and it's a little bit south of Akron where LeBron grew up and used to play.
Yeah.
And then
St. Mary's, baby.
Yeah, he went to SPSM, and in my school growing up, LeBron used to come to our middle school and high school women's basketball games because his babysitter was in my grade. Does anyone else hear that echo? Or is that just me? Am I the only one hearing it?
A little bit.
I hear a small echo, yeah.
Okay.
It usually cleans up in editing. So.
Okay. All right, cool.
So, big LeBron guy, but we're not.
I love him. I love the King.
I can't talk about basketball the whole podcast.
I could.
I'd love to.
L23. I love you, King James. Thank you for coming home. Come home one more time. Come back, my king.
Yeah.
Come home, my king. Bring the prince.
I don't know about all that, but I got to know you a little bit. Just you stayed at my house actually in the wrestling basement, and then at MLW, and you mentioned your idol in wrestling would be Jeff Hardy.
Oh, the best, the coolest man of all time, probably.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, but you're 6'5", you're a big boy. You don't necessarily have the build to be doing Jeff Hardy style. So how did that...
I used to do like springboard 450s and shit. I haven't done one in a while. I might have a couple springs left in the tank. But yeah, I used to think I was gonna be like I honestly, truly, when I went to wrestling school, I thought I was gonna be Johnny Gargano size. And so my mind was just bewildered and blown when I showed up for wrestling and for wrestling school, because that was my original trainer, was Gargano. And I just show up before I went to the Good Brothers Wrestling Academy, of course, where I graduated, and the Good Brothers Wrestling Dojo. And then then I was like, oh wow, I can wrestle like the guys that I liked, because I mean, growing up, obviously you just want to be like the guy you make in a video game, and every move I do is just through tables, because that's what you can do in video games that make it so much cooler. But I don't do any high flying moves. I don't do any Hardy Boy moves. It's tough. I mean, I don't think anybody would let me swanton bomb them, unfortunately. But I did get to take one from Jeff. I did get to take a swanton from Jeff, and it was awesome. It was so sick. Wrestling the Hardy Boys was cool as fuck. It could not have been cooler. And I got through the fourth rope. It was fire.
If the pay is good enough, I'll take the swanton from you.
Well, let's see what Lariato's got cooking up. Dude, what's the Lariato budget looking like?
I don't know if it's going to be enough to get a swanton from you, pal. But Cabana, Emerson, let's hear from you guys. You got any questions for Josh?
Yeah, Josh, you just mentioned, your idol growing up was Jeff Hardy, and then you had the opportunity to work him. What is that like? Obviously I'm not a wrestler, I'm kind of around the wrestling business, and, my wrestling idol is no longer with us. That'd be Bobby Eaton. So I can't imagine getting to work somebody like that, or Cade getting to work Edge. What is that like?
Just surreal. I mean, it's truly surreal. Like, I don't even know what it is about him. Like, he has such an aura, a presence. So, like, every time I've seen him, even though I know him, and I just saw him in WrestleMania a couple weeks ago, and he came up to me and shook my hand and says up to me, to me that was unreal cool. Like, oh my god, Jeff Hardy knows who I am, remembers me, mind-boggling. But it was just insane. Like, the whole day, you're just like, all right, I hope I'm taking that swanton bomb. I hope I'm eating a twist of fate. Fuck, I hope they're going to give me 1 million of these deletes in the corner. I'm hoping I'm taking all this shit. And I'm like, don't worry, boys. Stay on the fucking apron. I'll take it all. Please. And I'm trying to, because it's how many opportunities are going to be there to be in there with the Hardy Boys? And what am I going to want to do? Go in there and beat the fuck out of them? No. Absolutely not. I'm stiff as fuck in the ring. They call me Big Stiffy for a reason. I'm going to beat your fucking ass. Unless you're Brother Nero, the Antichrist of professional wrestling. Then you get a pass. Because I'm in aura. Because I'm just in shock of your aura. Because every time you see him, it's literally I get hot girl syndrome where it's I can't talk. Hello, sir. You know what I mean? But it's anyone else I could care less about who I meet.
And bigger than Obama in 09.
Yeah, for real. Bigger than Obama still.
Maybe not after Josh Hogan. Anyways.
Josh, I know you say that you grew up idolizing, obviously, Jeff Hardy. But the one constant that you hear all the time when I think of Josh Bishop, I think about it too.
All right, let me hear it. I already know it. Yep, I got it.
How often do you hear it, and how sick and tired do you get of hearing the shit?
I hear about it every day of my life, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. I knew one Sid match until probably 2022, and it was just him and Heath Slater. And
wow.
My hair used to be longer, down to my chest, and then when I cut it and it was growing back, that's when I heard the Sid things, but I never even once thought oh, I'm going to look like Sid, but or I ever even watched any of his matches, because I just knew he was the guy that fell off the rope in Botchamania. So I was like, why the fuck am I going to watch this guy?
So it never occurred to you as you're using the power bomb as your finish, and you're a big guy with bleach blonde hair,
it's cool to be compared to a guy that made a shitload of money, main evented some WrestleManias. I could be compared to some guy wow, your body looks like Yokozuna. I'm well, thanks, bro. Fuck me. Hey, you you know what I mean? At least he was jacked, looked sweet, had pretty good charisma, probably made a good amount of bread. So, I'll take it. You know what I mean? That's cool, but it's not I'm going for oh man, it's gonna be sick if I wrestle like Sid. To be honest, I still don't watch Sid. Because I don't want to have any comparisons, because even though I can't escape it, but I also just don't really give a fuck, because he doesn't even wrestle the way I like. He's just a slow kind of old big guy.
You're the new school big guy.
Yeah, I like Mike Awesome. I like extreme big guys, crazy shit like that. I watched Mike Awesome growing up, not Sid. I didn't give a fuck about Sid. I still don't really give a fuck about Sid.
Mike Awesome was on my Mount Rushmore the other day, so I can't argue.
He was on your Mount Rushmore? You just had one? What was it?
It was him. Mine's a weird one. It's him.
Me, Mike Awesome, your dad, and Chad.
No.
All right, Machine Gun. There you go. Kind of nice, dude. 6'4".
I think it was, who was it? Edge, Vampiro, Mike Awesome, and Randy. I think it was.
I wrestled Vampiro in an exploding cage one time at 4 a.m.
I have
Well,
that
now
down
we have
here
to talk
actually.
about that.
What?
We have to
You
talk
didn't?
about the exploding.
I didn't know
Cage
you're.
event.
Yeah, I didn't know you were such a Vampiro fan.
Yeah, from Wrestling Society X on MTV.
Really? That's insane.
I had the disc set as a kid. And I
Okay,
used to
all right.
go to school.
You like Lucha Underground or no? I only knew him from that, so I only fucked with like old Vampiro, where he's
I
like
watched,
wrestles Penta in that sick death match and shit with the light tubes. Fire.
yeah, I watched a little bit of it. Not anything like I didn't follow it too heavy.
Yeah, that's the only Vampiro I know. Because Jericho just buries the fuck out of him in his books.
Well, speaking of hardcore, I saw you wrestled and I looked you up a little bit. Nick Gage.
Oh, a few
So,
times. An OG.
what's it like being in the ring with a guy who's known for that just
Wonderful.
ultra violent?
It's wonderful because I want that real feeling. I want the real feeling of chaos and just what the hell is going on. Like I want reality out there. So like when you're out there with a legitimate crazy man, and there's just the unpredictability of glass and fire and barbed wire and what could go wrong. And I mean, the man died in the ring before. Like that's legendary.
So,
And
so you definitely would have been down for a New Jack match.
I would have loved to wrestle New Jack. I would have loved it. I love just getting in there with these just old tough guys and just beating the fuck out of each other. It's so fun. Just like, all right, motherfucker, let me see what you got. Come on. Because I love hearing about like who are all the old toughest guys. So it's like just beat the fuck out of me. Let me see if I can take it. Come on. I'll give it to you back. But let's rock.
I don't know if that's normal, but that's Josh Bishop, the intense icon for you. So.
Oh, it's a fun day, dude. It's a fun Friday.
So we just mentioned a few of the guys you worked with.
Yeah, Gage is. I mean, Gage was just awesome. Like, I mean, he's just. I mean, even though yes, you're learning while he's slicing your forehead open with a piece of glass shard that he just hit you in the head with. Of course, is that a little bit like, whoa, this is a little weird because you're just bleeding in front of your mom, like a significant amount. You're just like, this is gonna make dinner weird on Sunday.
Why did you bring your mom to see you wrestle Nick Gage?
Dude, what do you mean, dude? I have a proud mother. I come from a good family. I got good parents, dude. My mom's gonna come support me when she can.
That's just maybe one I would tell mom, like, hey, you might not want to see this.
Oh, dude, my mom loves me.
Well, I'm glad you come from a good home.
Yeah, of course, dude. I love my mom.
Shout out to Josh Bishop's mom.
All right, Josh, you just mentioned a few of the guys. Kay brought up a few guys you worked with. You mentioned a few people. You actually worked with one of my close friends I went to high school with. I've been friends with him for over 20 years. We had him on the podcast a couple weeks ago. His episode's dropping this week. Caleb Conley.
Yeah, I've wrestled him a few times.
I texted him last night and I was like, "Hey man, we got Josh Bishop coming on tomorrow," and he had nothing but good things to say about you.
Nice. I was about to say what did he shit talk me about? What did he say? What kind of shit did he say about me?
No, he said you're a good guy to work with, and he said he'd met you at a first show y'all did was Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh
together.
Yeah, I was supposed to have one today, but it got canceled due to the rain in West Virginia. There's not. Yeah, I've wrestled him as both of his personas in the same day, and it's been very fun.
Suicide and Caleb Conley.
Yeah, I wrestled him in a number one contenders match, me versus Suicide. The winner got to take on Caleb with a K, so thank God I won that one.
Interesting booking.
Yeah.
Well, so what are you, 9 years in? What did you start, 2017?
Yes. Yeah, I started training in 2016 after I graduated high school, and then I had my first match in May 2017.
I wanted to ask because I was introduced to you obviously through Dad, and he spoke nothing but highly of you. And because we're on his network, I got to put him over a little bit.
Oh, you got to put your dad over as much as you can. Your dad is the man.
So, what was it like? I know. Where did y'all first meet? Was it Fourth Rope? Was it MLW?
No, I met your dad years ago after like a Monday Night Raw in Cleveland. It was me, him, and Bray Wyatt at Johnny J's in Strongsville. It's like this little bar, restaurant, kind of local spot. And they have like these Irish egg rolls that Bray Wyatt liked, I guess, every time he was in Cleveland. So I met him there. And then I met him a couple other times here and there randomly, but like never really worked with him until Fourth Rope.
Yeah, when he first mentioned you, he was like, "Look up this guy. I think you'll like him." And he was like, "All he does is just powerbomb people to death." And
Oh yeah, just destroy people. It's great.
Like the first few clips I see, you're like throwing guys off balconies and obviously the tables and
Of
stuff.
course. It just happened this weekend on MLW Fusion. Feel free to see that exit 187 out of the bleachers from the third row.
I've seen it like 6 times on Instagram now.
Yeah.
Hey, my MLW debut is coming eventually. I don't know when, but it's coming.
Don't spoil it, dude.
The people know.
Who knows? Oh, you already told him?
I told him a while ago. I got to put myself over, Josh. I'm still working like the small George Indies.
Dude, you just got to kayfabe it. You just got to live kayfabe. You can't spoil it, dude. You're spoiling it. You're giving it away. I know you and your boy Brody are just working each other on the Georgia Indies.
Brody's
every Friday, Saturday, you Brody just putting in his classics, getting that ring time done.
Brody's around here somewhere. He's not too far away. So why don't we tell your story?
Brody's the man. What do you mean?
No, let's tell the people the story of him. You bringing you were his, or no, he was your chauffeur, right?
Yes, he was. He just brought me to your dad.
I know, but there's a few bumps along the way, was there not?
I don't even remember, honestly. It was so long ago.
I would imagine it has to do with his driving. I've been in the car with him once, and that was literally enough, and I'll never be in the car with him again driving.
I think Josh said there's a few exits that were missed.
Yeah, I mean, some drives, when you put them in, you'll just look it up, and it'll say, he'll be there in about 45 minutes. Like, all right. And then sometimes, some people go the long way. It takes about 2 hours. So, I mean, that's cool. Me, I would go the way that says 45 minutes, personally. But I'm not the one driving, so I don't know these terrains. I don't know the terrains of the Georgia roads like he did.
That was him. That was Josh and I's first actual interaction.
His best friend comes to pick me up. His best friend
comes down to the basement. He looks a little kind of like, what just happened look on his face.
Because he fucking rode with Brody.
And then I asked him because the first time I think we talked, I didn't really speak to him much. And in the gym, I was like,
just in awe of my presence, awe of my sickness.
Yeah, absolutely. The aura, man.
The aura. It was unprecedented. Unprecedented.
Speaking of the aura, Thomas Bryant rocking your face on his tee playoff
Fire. Game. Yeah, exactly. Who else in the fucking Indies is doing that shit? Who else in the fucking wrestling games doing that? Nobody. Biggest game in the world. What are they wearing? The Bishop tee.
And they did not win.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
It might have been a little bit of bad luck.
Yeah, the worst is just when you text me because there's nothing I can say back to you because you're just right. You don't even speak until the game's over, which is so annoying.
For those of you who don't know, I know my podcast co-hosts don't know, but Thomas Bryant is a basketball player who plays for the hometown Cavs to Josh and rocks his.
Let's go Cavs. Let's go Cavs.
There we go. Until LeBron's back, they ain't going to win. But he was wearing a shirt with Josh's face on it going into the pregame, which is super sick, especially for someone, you might see something like that if you're a Randy Orton or Roman Reigns.
Yeah, if you're fucking cool. Roman Reigns. Yeah, exactly.
But, I mean, I thought it was pretty sick seeing Josh Bishop's sweet little face on Thomas Bryant's T-shirt pregame.
Right at MSG. Right at MSG. Yeah, thank you for the rub, TB. I appreciate it. Honestly, I owe you one. Thomas Bryant, I owe you some Honey Hut ice cream. Next time you're in the city, get at me.
Emerson, you just had you were about to start a question?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, you're talking about being on the Indies and obviously probably one of the biggest stars on the Indies right now for sure. What's the end goal? Is it to main event of WrestleMania?
Of course. Of course.
On the Indies.
Make $1 billion. Make $1 billion. I mean, obviously the end goal is make it to WWE, main event WrestleMania, become the biggest draw in the fucking business ever, be the next Hulk Hogan, hopefully. I don't know. But right now, I mean, I'm just enjoying it. Like right now, I feel like I'm honestly starting to truly catch my stride. Like, I'm definitely better than I was last year, and I'm definitely better than I was the year before that. So, like, every year I feel like I'm getting so much better that even if I don't in the next, year or so go to WWE or something like that. Like I'm doing a lot of big independent shows. I'm making a good amount, right? Like I'm making a decent amount right now compared to where I was before. So like every year I'm just having such big progressions where it's like, okay, you really can't be mad at it because it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Like I understand that too. But also, of course, being wrestling for almost 9 years, like I want to be on the indies forever? Fuck no. Like absolutely not.
This
Yeah,
podcast. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, these indie shows, man, they're so much fun though. I just saw you.
Yeah,
at MLW
exactly. I mean, they
yesterday.
are fun. I mean, MLW is awesome. MLW is fun as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure WWE is the goal, but man, seeing you at those MLW shows, those crowds, man, they're always loud, they're rocking. So I'm all good with a few more MLW shows with you on the card if I can get them.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I'll I mean, I'd love to be the MLW champion. I'd love to get in there with Cross. I'd love to get that opportunity and beat his fucking ass and take the title from him. But I mean, we'll have to
Snap a
see.
couple baseball bats with his arms. You better be careful.
I don't give a fucking shit. I'll stab him with a broken baseball bat pieces.
That's the intense
We got Cross versus Bishop.
Yeah.
Book it.
I was gonna say this. Both Josh, you and I have similar goals, obviously, to make it to the big time WWE. This podcast could be pretty good for a little vignette, for a little package of Josh Bishop versus I down the road one day. So
I know, dude.
Make sure we look good. I know you're not showing off those big muscles of yours. You're in a hoodie, but
No, yeah, I'm in a hoodie because I mean it's 60 degrees right now. It's like 65.
Fuck.
that's not hoodie weather.
So that's an Ohio summer, baby.
60 and up.
Tomorrow it'll probably be 95.
No, yeah. If anybody's wondering about the service here, Georgia is in a torrential downpour of thunderstorms and possible tornadoes. So I'm here
Nice.
wrestling. I'm hoping wrestling practice does not get blown away here in a couple hours.
And now I'm just having cold rain. We've just been having cold rain in Ohio for the last couple of days, which I'll take. I'll take it.
Yeah. So you said 9 years, and you're just starting to catch. You feel like your stride in the business. Do you think that had to play in because you had to learn to be a big guy instead of being Jeff Hardy?
Yes, for sure. For sure. I honestly think. I mean, obviously, your dad and Carl, like the Good Brothers Wrestling Dojo, has just helped me out so much in terms of like just learning how to work like a big guy and just learning how to really work in general because. I mean, you can do all the moves and shit, but like that doesn't really matter. And then when it comes to working, it's just harder. I mean, people aren't going to believe this, I'm sure. They're like, oh my God, there's no way. But it is hard being a big guy today in wrestling because everybody just wants to do a billion AEW head drops. And nobody wants to actually go to the fucking gym to be strong enough to lift anybody up. So it's like, I can't have you pick me up and hurt me when you're weak as fuck. And you go and you lift at the pencil neck factory. And you can't even max out the 75s. Like, Jesus criminy.
So what does a workout look like for the Intense Icon?
Today I'm about to go do it depends. I go in and out of when I'm on this program squat every day. So sometimes I'll hit this just squat every day program, which is 10 sets of squats before you work out. So that's pretty brutal. But right now I'm just on a little push-pull leg. So today I'm going to pull, which means I'll just do like deadlifts and then something else, some arms probably. Some pulls, it just depends. I mean, this gym I go to is Old School Iron in Cleveland. It's pretty loaded up. It's got a bunch of old rusty weights.
That's where the magic happens.
Of course. No, I'm nothing fancy, dude. I really don't have any. I'm not a Jeff Nippard guy. I'm not really a Jeff Nippard. I'm a Rick Boogs. Just pick up the waist and hoist it. Just horse tracking.
Rick Boogs. I saw he just was on Van Vliet, right?
Probably. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't really watch.
I think he's on the. I think he's on.
Got Rick. What?
Go ahead. He's on Gladiators.
He is on Gladiators. He also owns this supplement company that I'm ambassador for, Psycho Pharma. So if anyone's looking to get some supplements, go to psychopharma.com and use Intense Icon for 20% off.
Or text Josh privately and ask him if I can get a better discount.
Yeah. That is it, actually.
Josh, kind of fitting you're in your car. I had a question. So, we all, everybody
Yes.
here has, ridden in the car and made the towns and all that stuff. All love a good road story, right? I think the roads where the most fun happens. I mean, we all love being in the ring and being in the arena in front of the fans and performing. But, I personally love the road, man. It's fun. You never know what's going to happen. Give us a memorable road story or two if you want. Something just something fun, man. Something again, a lot of stuff we never forget. What's one for you?
God, I don't know. There's just so many I can't even say. I have to try and filter them out. Like, what is acceptable to say? I mean, just a funny one in general is just like a funny and annoying is one time this dude. You guys know Vandal 48?
I do not.
They're like what's their name? Like the Kogars, like Christian Napier, Atticus Kogar, Otis Kogar. They're like some Cleveland guys too, or whatever. They do like GCW and shit like that. But one time, the one kid, Christian Napier, he was gonna give me a ride home from this show back to where we lived, and it was supposed to be just a nice little 4-hour drive. He's like, "Hey, I'll drive the way back. Don't worry." I'm like, "Okay." So and we were in a Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot on a Thursday, and I probably just wrestled like the Rock and Roll Express or some shit. So I obviously had probably a few McUltras or two or 20. So by the time it's time to get to the car, I just fall asleep. I'm just like, all right, you're driving, sweet. We go for like 5 minutes. We go to the gas station, stop. I fall asleep immediately. Well, I wake up 2 hours later, and he's been going the wrong way on the highway. Instead of going north, he went south. So now our drive is 6 hours home, and I just wake up and I'm like, dude, come on, are you kidding me? But luckily, I just go back to bed. And so this dude had to drive an extra 4 hours because he went the wrong way. And I guess it's just a good lesson to just look at your fucking map. Because I woke up and looked down and I saw his phone was saying, like, rerouting, but he just wasn't paying attention. He just like thought he got on north because it was like a straight shot the whole way, and he's just like listening to tunes, just like I woke up like, dude, are you going the wrong way? He was like, what? I looked, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Like that scene from, I think it's Dumb and Dumber, right? When he's
truly.
They're driving to Aspen, and he starts, I forget where he's going. He's going the complete wrong way, and they don't have the gas to fund the trip.
Yeah, so he just whips it the wrong way, but luckily, I mean, like a true soldier, he whipped it all the way back, of course. I mean, I hate driving, so I'm not a good driver. I'm not a good driver for the road. I'm more of a co-pilot.
That's we wouldn't make good road buddies because I'm also a co-pilot.
I don't like to drive. I drive enough.
Driving sucks, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You're probably a big enough star on the scene now where you're getting flown a lot of places, though, I'd have to assume, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I hate driving now.
Yeah.
You paid your driving dues already?
Now I'm just bitter where I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking drive 5 hours. Even though I used to drive like 12 hours each way. I'm thrilled.
I gotta ask, you mentioned earlier you mentioned the Good Brothers Dojo.
Of course.
I'm the son of one of them, and where's that located?
You are. It's just whenever you're on the road with them.
Okay.
It's a mobile dojo. It's a pop up.
Is there something?
It's a pop up training. It's a pop up training facility.
Is this more of a group chat kind of training facility, or?
Probably.
I still have my Good Brothers Dojo wrestling school T-shirts your dad gave me.
It did used to be a real place back in the day. Yeah.
10 years ago.
See? Wow.
We had Austin Theory in there for a little bit. We had some guys.
Oh, yeah, see? And now they got me in there, and they got you. Look at that. The next gen, dude. We're like fucking, we're like OVW, and they were all like fucking, or no, we're like FCW. They were all just OVW. We're about to be NXT, bro. Fuck yeah.
So, you mentioned wanting to go to WWE earlier, speaking of NXT. I'm sure a lot of guys, you have relationships with a lot of the guys in NXT from, wrestling the scene for 9 years now. Is that a place that you are looking forward to hopefully being called up to here soon?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really bother these people once they get signed. I mean, like, I don't really bother you to begin with. Like, I'll talk to you at a show, but it's not like I'm trying to be everybody's friend or care to be.
Do you have like, I know your goal, so do you have like a five? Because me, everything's like I break it down because my big goals are obviously not going to happen soon. Do you have your goals like a
Yeah.
5-year goal, a 2-year goal?
No, mine are just mainly just to not suck as much as I did the previous year. So, like, if I, or like be worse significantly where I have like less bookings or less steam.
Yeah.
Because even like when I got hurt and I was out for a while, I still ended up getting more steam than ever because I did that stuff with like New Era, the hat company, and then just a bunch of other random stuff. So it was kind of funny. Like by doing less wrestling, I got more over, which was hilarious.
Oh, that's hey, the less bumps you got to take, and the more money you can make.
Exactly, and that's pretty much, I mean, rule number one of the Good Brothers Wrestling Dojo is just try not to bump.
I can remember at the MLW taping, you had mentioned to me, you're like, I want to jump off the balcony.
I did want to jump off the balcony, and they didn't let me, unfortunately. I
And
was trying to. All the fans that were there, trust me, I tried my best. I pleaded my case.
I looked at you, and I don't remember what I said, and I just go, I don't know about that. And then
Yeah.
I tried to warn you, and then you paid it back because I had texted you about doing a cage spot where I was going to go off, and you were so quick to jump on me for how stupid that was.
Exactly. Learn from my mistakes.
I understand MLW is bigger than whatever show I'd be
No. It's not that. It's the cage is unsturdy. The cage I don't trust. The balcony you can trust. An indie cage is untrustworthy. I've been in multiple. I've been in so many indie cages. I can tell you don't try and jump off an indie cage.
When I send you the
Speaking
clip,
from experience, I would not risk it. If you did, good for you. That's crazy. I would not. And I'm talking as a man that's been in exploding cages. I've been in barbed wire cages. I've been in multiple styles of cages. I've been in the shittiest indie cages you can imagine. I've been in some decent ones.
well, when I send you the clip of me doing a sweet spot off the cage, I want you to post it for me.
I will. That is sick. But also, if it's held together by snap ties, don't fucking go up there.
Well, we'll check out the lay of the land before we.
Yeah. Take a couple. You got to do a couple. Just run in the cage as hard as you fucking can. Do a couple of those spots, and then that's how I test the sturdiness. Just run into it really hard.
If it falls over, don't jump off of it.
Yeah, exactly. One time I was having a cage match with the Rhino and the Pirate. It was supposed to be an exploding cage match, and the Pirate didn't work. And he's like, "This sucks so fucking bad. Let's go fight outside." I'm like, "Okay." And we just fought on the outside for like 10 minutes and did like crazy bumps on the floor and shit, like all through the building. We didn't even have a cage match. And then he rolled me in and gave me a gore. It was awesome. We had a cage match without even being in the cage, with no cage interaction.
How early on did you realize the pyro did not work?
Oh, as soon as we walked in, we both looked at each other and went, "Oh, this isn't fucking working." And then like we did like one of the something where it was supposed to be when you touch the pyro, it goes off.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason that part was not working. So then just no pyro at all was coming off. Or like a couple sparkles were coming off. So the crowd was like booing it already. It's like, "Oh, this sucks. Let's go fucking bleed in front of them instead." So then we just went and fought right in front of them instead.
It's always good to have a backup plan when things go wrong.
Of course, yeah.
But do you guys, Emerson, Cabana, you got anything? I feel like I've been kind of just conversating with Josh, but do you guys have any questions that you guys want?
No, you're good, man. I'm just listening, dude. I'm listening to the stories. Josh, but I will ask this. I know you've worked the Hardys, obviously. That's amazing for any of us. But who's probably been your favorite guy other than the Hardys that you've worked here on the Indies, MLW, Sports Rope, anything like that?
I like working Riddle a lot. Really? I think Riddle, I feel like we have really good chemistry, and he's like really easy to just work with, and he's very physical. I like that. Like, okay, he's gonna kick, like you're gonna hit me. I like that. Like, I'll hit you back. Let's go.
Yeah. That's not a guy you want to cross, though.
No. That's why you just have a good working relationship.
I remember seeing clips of him and Goldberg, and I don't know if they were real or not, but I was thinking Goldberg, you're a big tough boy, but I don't know if you want to mess with Matt Riddle.
No chance. Not even in his prime.
Real. They were real.
We have a fellow. If you did not know, Cabana is a jiu-jitsu master as well, so he can maybe give us some more insight on how that interaction might have played out.
Master is flattering, but yeah, even Goldberg in his prime stands nothing more than a puncher's chance against Matt Riddle. I mean, when you're that skilled, I mean, Matt Riddle's a young black belt. I think he got his black belt at 20, which is if you follow certain lineages, that is the youngest you can get it. And I mean, he was world ranked in the UFC, and he just, whatever reason, it's not important. He didn't make, he got cut, but yeah, no chance.
Hey,
Goldberg kicked him.
And he beat John Jones at States at Wrestling in New York.
He
also.
did beat John Jones at Wrestling, yes.
Right, but the
He
funny
did beat John
thing
Jones
is,
at States.
the funny thing is Goldberg, I think in his head, even at his age, thinks he could take him. If he didn't, I think he would,
Well, it's because he has narcolepsy. He has a full-blown case of narcolepsy.
Right, and I listen to, I love listening to Jim Cornette, and he shits all over John Moxley and stuff, and unfortunately, if you're not in the fighting game, you really don't realize like how much it does give you an advantage to, when you just live in the gym and you just train constantly. So I did find that interaction funny, but Josh is saying, it was legit. I believed it to be. I think Goldberg still carries that tough guy mentality even into his 50s.
Of course.
But yeah,
that's called narcolepsy. Yeah.
I've never heard that. I like it. It's a new term.
Yeah, it's a severe case of narcolepsy. Severe case of narcolepsy.
That was said from Josh Bishop. Goldberg, we'd love to have you on the BumpNFeed podcast.
Goldberg, I'd love to beat the shit out of you in the ring.
I don't know that I would love to have Goldberg on the podcast.
Goldberg, you're bitching about that retirement match. If you got one more in your old ass, I'd love to take you down exit 187.
Someone clip this, and we might be able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the viral clip that we're waiting for.
Yeah, Goldberg, keep doing all your bitching online about everything you do is fucking not good enough. Step in the ring with me and I'll fucking put you to rest. Don't you worry, sweet boy.
I just keep spitting out controversial takes so it might get clipped.
Yeah, of course. Who else do you want me to bury next?
Viral.
Who we going next? Who's next?
I'm not
Who we
going to say
burying?
names because I'm trying to play the nice guy role, so I'm more appealing to company. So
that's fair. Me too.
But do you guys want to move on to everybody's favorite segment where we ask each other the questions of the week?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Emerson lead off, and then we'll go Cade. I'll go, and then Josh, if you can think of a question on the fly.
All
right. So my question of the week, I thought of this last minute, literally in 45 seconds. So my question is going to be best professional wrestler to never hold a world title, and I'm going to go with Scott Hall.
I'm going to go Roddy Piper.
I'm going to go Mr. Perfect.
Ooh, I'm going to go Scott Hall. Also.
There we go.
Is that allowed? Sorry. Am I allowed to have a repeat?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Whoever's got the next question, man, let's roll with it.
He's definitely one of them. Cabana, you want to go?
Yeah. Mine's a bit more obscure. Favorite just odd wrestling product that you ever, as a kid or an adult or whatever. Mine was the Ultimate Warrior bubble bath, which I don't know that any of you guys were alive. I'm much older. But I used to refill that. I had my mom refill it with, whatever the fuck we could find, because we only found one of them, and then they were discontinued like super quick. But I had that shit in my shower for years.
Until he was 17.
What?
Not quite
Yeah,
that.
I've never even heard of this. Yeah.
This stuff would have came out 1990, so I was 4.
All right. I would not have been born.
More reasonable. Emerson, you got one?
Yeah, mine's the WWF condoms.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, they Attitude Era, man. They were fucking just licensing to anything. They had DX and Stone Cold and whatever.
Roll it out and it said "suck it" across it or something.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna have to go. I have a story behind mine. Mine is the WCW toothbrushes. I actually have one. I don't use it, but it's got Scott Hall on it as like the base of the toothbrush. And the reason we acquired this is because an old joke that I believe Cardona and Hawkins used to play on my dad was they would leave obscure items in his gear bag that he wouldn't realize until he got home. So he always had, random toys in his bag or whatever. And one loop he got home and he had a Kevin Nash WCW toothbrush. So that is going to be my obscure wrestling item.
Wow.
All right.
Josh, you got one?
for us?
The only really obscure wrestling item I have is a piece of glassware from Rob Van Dam.
Pretty cool.
That's cool.
So that is my obscure item.
Sweet. Well, I guess I'll move on to my question because I don't know how much of a thinker Josh is from all those bumps. So I don't know if he's got one yet. But I'm gonna go
Fuck
with
me, dude. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Fuck you.
The guy fucking comes on our podcast to help us out.
Yeah,
and you
dude.
just
Thanks, dude.
fucking
I only
bury him.
fucking rushed home to fucking do this. Thanks, bro. You fucking piece of shit. Thanks. Thanks. Let me hear what's your fucking stupid question, Cade. Let's hear it.
hey,
Come on.
CJ Gallows, bro.
Oh, sorry. It says Cade on the fucking screen.
Oh, does it? Yeah, it does.
It
Yeah.
All right. What is you guys' favorite Royal Rumble moment?
I'll start. It always makes me fucking laugh. I am betting money that no one in here fucking remembers. 1991 Royal Rumble. Saba Simba comes running out, which was Tony Atlas under some fucking crazy gimmick that Vince gave him, and it worked for like a month. But even to this day, if I see it on, it just makes me laugh.
Don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I don't even know it.
I like that banger that the Undertaker and Shawn Michaels have just randomly at the end of the Royal Rumble one year.
07, yeah, in San Antonio, right?
I'm horrible with venues, so I have no idea.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think they ran at the. Was it the Alamo? I don't think it's called the Alamo Dome anymore, but I think it was that venue.
Yeah, I just remember it being a big spot because they were in Sean's hometown. It came down to those two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with I don't want to keep saying Edge because
Just say it, dude. Just say it.
Yeah,
Edge coming back probably meant the world to you. Just say it. You're crying,
No,
probably. You were probably fucking crying when he came back. Let's hear it. Just say it. You're touched.
There for that. I was there for that.
All right. Wow. Fuck me. All right. Sorry, big man.
Underrated funny one, if you guys remember, is when Jake the Snake pulls out the snake and Andre the Giant steps over the top rope and eliminates himself over his fear of snakes. Always makes me laugh when I come back. So that's going to be my favorite Rumble moment.
I do remember that. How good is that fucking booking, though? Like, you got to get Andre out, and he can't lose. You know, he never loses, so genius, right?
Yeah, just step over because he can't go out any other way.
Right.
That's fire. That's good booking.
Emerson, you got one?
Emerson.
Mine has got to be, just because he's the greatest wrestler to ever live and probably always will be, AJ Styles' debut at the Rumble, I believe 2015.
2016.
Oh yeah, that was fire too.
That was a pretty cool one. Josh, have you thought of a question?
Yeah, what is your favorite match stipulation?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, dude.
That's a really good one.
But I don't know, dude. I don't know if I have any fucking thoughts going on, Cade. Who knows if I have a question. Fuck.
I think Josh and I
WCW Triple Cage.
That's a cool one. I always wish that was in the video games as a kid. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah.
I would go War Games. I love fucking War Games. And I was, a young kid, and I used to go rent VHS tapes. I would always go for War Games matches because I just, you're fucking 8 years old and everybody's bleeding. There's 2 rings, 2 cages. Like, you can't wrap your head around it.
I feel Josh and I are going to share one because of his love for Jeff. I'm going to go TLC because my favorite match of all time is WrestleMania 17 Triple Threat TLC match. So it's going to have to take the cake for me.
It's fine.
Cade, I thought you were gonna pick bra and panties matches.
Yeah, exactly.
Josh, was I correct that we share an opinion on that?
Since the more I've been wrestling, the less I want to do a TLC. Though I hate doing ladder matches. Truly, it's my least favorite match to ever do. So, in terms of fandom, yes, I love to watch as a classic TLC. Someone just takes some crazy fucking bumps for my enjoyment. But I also enjoy, not to be the same as you. I love a good elimination chamber, but this before the safety one. Like, I don't like this safe one. I like when it was that chain floor.
Yeah.
What was it? 3 tons of chain link or something?
Yeah, exactly. That sick promo they used to do. The
chain
link with all the snakes and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like graded floors, and I think now they actually have mats over it.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
one of my favorite moments actually came from Chamber. I don't know if you guys remember this, but so the first match of the night, I believe does Edge have the SmackDown strap and he loses immediately to Jeff Hardy in a roll up, and then he comes in, breaks into the SmackDown cage and wins, and then jumps ship over because he's the champion. I always thought that was so cool as a kid. Like, oh, he did that. Like, he's awesome.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. So, Josh, I have to, because I made a little bit of a mean comment. I guess I'll talk about some of your accomplishments, and you can.
Talk about how sick I am. Talk about all the cool titles I won. Talk about all the legendary matches I've had. Some sick moments. Come on, dude, put me over a little bit. Fuck.
His big title runs in AIW, JCW, BLP, ACW.
Yeah, dude, tell him all this fucking shit. Come on.
Give him the rub, Cade.
Yeah.
You've worked some. We looked up some of your matches, and you've had some pretty big opponents. You worked Ethan Page, Danhausen, Cardona, Myers, some of these guys. I got to ask about the Danhausen match because he's so over right now, and he's actually became one of my favorite characters on screen. So what was that like?
My Danhausen matches are all pre-Danhausen. I knew him as Donovan. I was in there with Donovan. I never got to experience Danhausen. I only felt the he had the paint. It was just he was doing like Donovan AD and then like Donovan Danhausen, then like Danhausen AD. So he was like transitioning between a bunch of different things. So like he would do the paint not as the same he has now. He was doing like kind of like a spooky serial killer thing. Yeah. So or he would put like a bag over his face and shit. So I don't know the power of Danhausen. Thank Christ, honestly. I never take a curse.
So you
Thank God. Thank God.
You never felt the Danhausen curse until
exactly. I know, and you know what kind of pissed me off because Danhausen, a guy that to pull the curtain back, I helped pull the strings and get booked at AIW in Cleveland. So I mean, fuck, I help you get booked in this city for years, and you repay us by cursing us? Fuck, man. What the fuck? What about all the Cleveland fans that bought your fucking merch all the years, huh? What about us? What about these fucking guys that came here for years to see you and supported you? And you're selling out for Stephen A. Smith? Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you, Josh? Did you foresee Danhausen? Obviously, again, you didn't get to work. He wasn't working the same gimmick. But even this time, last year wasn't even a year ago, I guess.
No. Did I think he would be as big of a star as he is now? No, absolutely nobody. No one can say they did. Did I think he'd be a huge star? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But
I mean, he's always been a star. He's always been my boy still since. I mean, obviously I never worked him as he was Danhausen, like this version of him, but having known him forever and seen him in locker rooms forever, like you could always tell he's being a star. Like once the thing started clicking and he leaned more into like the Danhausen, what it is now, like it's just crazy. And I mean, it is awesome to see.
Did you shoot him a DM or a text message asking him to pull the curse back for your hometown tab?
Yeah, I did for real text him. That thing I actually did text him. I do have people's profile pictures. I put it on my Instagram. I texted him. Let me see what this guy said to me actually.
I became a Danhausen fan because growing up, I was a huge fan of the show way before my time, Boy Meets World. And Danhausen is, I think, like the whole cast are big Danhausen fans. So
Topanga is, and we all love Topanga.
Yeah.
I've seen him post up with them, and I was so jealous because she came to a show that I was at, and I didn't get to meet. The whole cast was actually there, and I didn't get to meet him, and I was so disappointed.
Damn.
If you would have met him, Cade, or if you would have met Topanga, Cade, would you have given her the Brody Velvet Sky rub?
We're gonna save that.
Story. What is that?
Do we need to? Hey, Brody. I don't want to tell it behind his back. It's kind of messed up. But
yeah, but
have him tell it on the story.
Brody acts like it didn't happen. We talked about this, and he says, I didn't do that.
Go get him.
Do this. I'm gonna go move location, so I'm sorry. You guys
go get him.
We're
going live on location here. We're going live on location here, live on the scene, live journalism. This is great journalism, kid.
Live pod. And this is the wrestling school, by the way.
At your house? He's just at your house. Where are you? Oh, all right.
He's that wealthy. He has a whole training facility to get him ready for the Fed.
You can wear your cowboy hat over whatever.
Put that cowboy hat on. Put that fucking cowboy hat on and get over
whatever you want, but you have to tell a story for me.
You can't come over until he puts a cowboy hat on, though. Tell him.
Yeah, Josh Bishop's on here. You remember him?
Say you got to put the cowboy
You're
hat on.
bigger than him.
He's another individual you almost killed in the car.
Tell him he's not allowed over until that cowboy hat's on.
Brody,
There
There
it
we
is.
go.
you
All
can
right.
put over whatever you want. We're live, but you have to tell your Velvet Sky story.
Oh, and it never happened. Let me tell
Told you. He's going to fucking say it never happened.
it never happened.
You can ask my father.
Okay. All right. Tell me the
Tell
story.
the
Just tell me the fucking story.
Just tell the story.
Okay. So from their side, what happened? We were like,
Tell me from your side what the fuck happened. Let me hear
because
that.
he's gonna lie about it. So
no, not.
I'll
All
lay
right.
the scene. So we are
Someone
probably
tell me what
8
happened. Fuck.
We're probably 7 and 8 years old, and we were in a Hooters after dad was doing the Aces and Eights gimmick. And
Great
Brody-
run. A truly great run. A truly underrated time in wrestling is Aces and Eights. I fucking love TNA wrestling. I love that era of wrestling. It's a great era of wrestling. Anyone that shits on it's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I
Hell
love
yes.
it as well. But we were in a Hooters out after the event, and Brody was very fond of a current, or at the time, a knockout star in Velvet Sky. And let's go ahead and get your interaction.
What they said, and let me clarify. I was maybe in kindergarten, first
It
grade.
happens to the best of us, brother. Trust me. It still
at
happens to
8
me to
years
this
old,
day sometimes. I'm
did it-
28 and sometimes it happens to me. No shame. There's no
Go
shame.
ahead and tell the story.
Well, for what they said, I don't even remember most of the night. But what they
I'm sure.
said was
Mhm.
she was sitting down, and there was a little, I poked my finger through her chair and touched her butt. I don't remember it like
More of what happened. The story that my dad will tell you, and my dad took the picture. Is
Oh,
seen this picture.
there's a picture of us, and he got a full handful.
That's
big
a lot.
hand. I've
That's
seen the picture.
how
It's a
and
true.
the pigeons are flying. Damn, the pigeons.
But Brody, now that you're on the podcast, go ahead and put over everything that you want to while we have you. So Instagram, anything.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
follow
joining.
Silas Baines, Stash of the South on Instagram.
Appreciate it.
Facebook.
There
And
you go.
Twitter.
Get on it.
All right, now we got to get back to the star because we got him in the car.
Thanks for driving Josh.
Thanks.
Thank you for
Appreciate
that,
it.
And Brody will be a future episode on the Bump and Feed podcast, so everybody watch out for that.
Buckle in.
He's wrestling this Saturday in Chatsworth, Georgia at Renegade Championship Wrestling, so everybody can find him there.
Nobody knows where that's at.
Yeah, where the fuck is that at, dude?
It's
Well, Josh,
bumfuck North Georgia.
Yeah. I'm ready to come back to Georgia, dude. I had a fun time. That was like my spring break at the Gallus house.
that was a lot of fun. Yeah, we definitely need to get you back for a Lariato. Maybe
Maybe
we
talking
can
shop
get
3.
maybe we can get you in the ring together and get in the ring together. Just don't hit me with one of those.
I'd love to.
187
Just
drive.
stiff the fucking shit out of you. Just turn you
Hey,
into a
buddy.
man in about 10 minutes.
I'm a former state champion wrestler. I'll give it back to you.
That's fine. I would want it. I appreciate it.
We don't need shit going off the rails here.
Yeah, I need it.
We'll just go in
The
there
people
and beat
want
each other
it.
up. And we'll have an
That's
I
what the
quit
people
match.
want, dude. No, those
Let's have a
suck.
We'll have a shoot I quit match until one of us
I'll
actually
quit.
gets out.
No, I quit matches suck. All time shit stipulation.
What if we have a what if we have a heel Emerson on a pole match?
Yes.
No. Nobody wants my little ass on a pole.
I mean,
Yes,
We'll
you
do is shoot, spin the wheel, make the deal. How's that?
Perfect.
Yeah. Have you ever done that? Do you even know what that is? I've done a few.
I have not. I've never done
I'm
a
a
stipulation
veteran.
match yet.
I'm a veteran of the spin the wheel, make the deals. I've had a best of 3 series against Tom Lawler, if you know who that is.
Yes, I know. I have him
filthy
written
Tom
down as
Lawler.
one of your opponents.
Yes. We've had multiple, but he's one of my all-time favorite guys. We've had he's up there and he's probably number 2 in terms of funniest human beings of all time, besides your dad being number 1, of course, Cade.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So, guys, do you have any more questions for Josh before we transition and let him put himself over as much as he possibly can?
No
For our
questions,
audience.
man.
I don't know. I haven't
No
started
questions,
yet.
man. I do appreciate you taking time out of your day to come on here and help us out with the
Oh.
broadcast.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Before we start plugging everything, I do want to say to the listeners, Josh made a lot of crazy takes, and I want you guys to clip all of them so we can go viral and Josh can too again.
Exactly. Of course. Everything that they say about me is true.
We all need a payday.
He is the intense icon, and you don't know what he's going to say. That is the beauty of the BumpNFeed podcast.
Exactly.
But no, speaking of that, Josh, I'm going to turn the floor over to you. Anything you want to talk about, plug, now is your chance, my man. So,
Well, I mean, when it comes to plugs, I mean, really, my biggest plug is just you can find me on socials at Josh Bishop 187. If you love professional wrestling and you love the business, obviously support the business by going to intenseicon or my Shopify at intenseicon.com and buying a T-shirt. And then that's about it. I mean, I really don't have too much. I mean, when's this show coming out? Not live. It's not actually live, is it?
No.
Okay. All right. Then you can find me on Saturdays on MLW and then Thursdays on Juggalo Pro every week for Lunacy and then just random other indies besides that.
Are you
depending on when this comes out.
Are you going to be at the July 11th Lariato show?
No, I am not. I wish I was. Maybe someone can pull some strings and get me booked.
I don't know if we got the budget for that right now.
I got a show in Nashville, but I'll cancel it right now.
I'll definitely talk to the big man himself about getting you back to Jesus. What was that?
I'll be in Chicago. I don't know what a Chicago trip is like. I will be in Chicago the night before. I could easily make that, I'm sure.
Are you working the?
But I will.
Are you working these JCW shows with Caleb?
Yes, I am. I'll see him all weekend.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Well, I will definitely reach out and try to get you back down to Lariata. I'm sure
Thanks.
people
Try and pull some strings. I'll
definitely pull some strings. We can we can make that happen in the
Come on, Dad. I'll do fucking laundry for 2 weeks. Come on.
Now I'll take my time. You guys know where to find me.
Tell him to.
Instagram is @_CJ Gallows. Same with Twitter. As I complain about every week on this podcast, Facebook is not allowing me to change my name from my shoot name over to my now wrestling name, so you can find me there at Cade Hankinson. Other than that, follow the Bump and Feed. Listen to the Bump and Feed. We got merch on Dashery, and I believe I'll let Emerson handle that because I'm going to botch it. But yeah, make sure you guys follow me on all socials, and I appreciate you guys listening.
Yep, same. Yeah, follow Bump and Feed. Emerson's going to plug the merch sites. My Instagram handle's right there on the screen. Follow it.
Yeah, guys, follow the Bump and Feed on Instagram. Follow my personal Instagram @HaleEmerson. Get all the merch. ProWrestlingTees.com/BumpNFeed. Also, BumpNFeed.dashery.com. Josh, I appreciate you coming on, man. This has been fun. You're probably the biggest.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I mean, I'm probably one of the biggest in the game, obviously. Truly, probably one of the all-time greats. Truly,
make sure to tell that to Mason this weekend. Make sure to tell that to Mason.
Probably one of the all-time greats.
Let him know you were the biggest. Let Mason know you were the biggest star to come on the Bump and Feed.
Mason who?
Caleb Conley.
Caleb Conley.
Oh. Dude, I don't know his real name. Jesus, I didn't know that.
Government names on there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, good thing my government name's just Josh, so.
Well, guys, we are about to sign off, but thank you again for listening. We're going to be coming back with all kinds of interviews. Let us know if there's anything you'd like to do content-wise. But other than that, for Talking Shop affiliate Bump and Feed,